All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited about today's video because today we're going to be finding 5-star setups live right here. I'm going to be going through all my scans, showing you guys exactly what I'm thinking when I'm looking at these stocks. Because I want y'all to know something. It doesn't matter how well you do everything else. This right here is the main skill of trading. You have to be able to find these setups and find them in real time. So I'm going to be walking you guys through my scans. Then at the end of the video, I'm going to reveal to you my positions. You guys are going to see, am I actually making money or do I suck? So let's go ahead and find out. I've got my 6-month scan lined up here. I'm just going to start going through these. This is going to be a raw video, just showing you guys exactly what I'm thinking. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do it. All right, well, this is a random stock. Heavy volume today, though. Could get interesting later. CF, not interested. Too wide. ChargePoint. I'm excited about ChargePoint because I remember this thing back in the day was mega runner, and so hopefully it can get cranked up again, but it is still in a downtrend, so we are avoiding it. CHS coming out of a base. Chewy. I actually had a friend take this today, so good luck to you, Trev. Hopefully this works out. For me, it was just a little too loose right here. Like, I wanted it to get tight again. This would have been nice, but anyways, I like this over the 200-day though. All right, CINC, not seeing anything great there. Was a nice EP right here if you caught it, but yeah. Okay, CLDX had a setup a while back. I didn't like it though because it is in a downtrend, but if it sets up again, I'll be more interested now that we're kind of coming up this right side here and not in a downtrend, and we're going to be above the 200-day now. So hopefully this sets up again because it's been made a very nice move off the bottom. Oh, this looks really nice. CLFD, this is one of the stocks that I'm watching. As we can see, it has a long base here. It's made a huge move, pretty much 100%. So I am watching this like a hawk. Hopefully it'll calm down, but right now it is just flying. So way too loose for us to get in. Not interested. In a downtrend. No setup here. This could get nice later on, but no setup quite yet. This was a kind of an interesting thing here. Surfing the 50-day. I don't really take a lot of trades that move off the 50-day, but yeah. COGT was too random. This is a stock I'm watching because it's therapeutics, which has been a very hot, kind of stocks recently, but let's see what we've got going on. So it surfed the 10-day, came down, bounced off the 20, came right back into the range, and so this is kind of the range I'm watching. But then earnings really kind of screwed it up and it went crazy. But now it's kind of building this range on the 1 hour, as we can see. So like this was the original range, and then it kind of broke out, but the 1 hour is still staying very tight. So I'm thinking about taking a small position in this because I really like how it was. It had a long resistance line right here, and it's made a very nice move off the bottom. So yeah, I've got an alert set watching that. Not highly interested, but if there's nothing else, I might take a small position. Random. This is a very nice moving stock. Pharmaceutical company. Up almost 100%. No setup though. Earnings coming up. There was a setup on CRMD a while back. Actually, I didn't like this, but over the 200-day, above this range, I did like this. That was a pretty decent setup. I wish it would have came down to the 20-day, which is why I didn't take it. But very nice setup if you caught it. CRSP, this is sort of setting up. Definitely needs more time. Nothing going on there. Not fast enough. Nothing great. Nothing great. Nothing. So there's actually a lot of stocks moving recently, which is a very good sign. And I know StockB was saying too, like the buying coming back into the market the past 2 weeks has been great, which is why the setups have been awesome and they've been working. DGII, I've been watching this stock too because it came out of a very nice base here and made an explosive move. Earnings was good, the reaction was great. So hopefully we get a setup on this maybe in next week or so. That would be awesome. Nothing. DQ, so I don't take many 50 days, as I said, but I am watching this one because it does look very clean. Like it is surfing very nicely and putting in a very nice range. So I'm watching this one. I'll probably take a decent position because earnings was fantastic. So we'll see how that goes. Nothing. I'll show y'all that one later. It's decent, but if this got a lot tighter, it could be an okay setup. But it has made a very powerful move, so this one actually I need to watch because it's not bad. And then again, another therapeutics company. You got to be on these sectors, guys, because the therapeutics have been moving like nobody's business recently. All right, we got EDU here. I actually sold out today. Perfect timing. I just didn't like the gap down below the 10-day, and then it didn't make any move to go up, so I just sold out of here. I think it was like a 5% gain on position or something. Not great. Random stock, too choppy. ENTA, random. All right, I'm watching EQRX very, very closely because the stock has not been trading for very long. As you can see, it came straight down, but this was on no volume, and now there's like a whole new character to the stock. We got a huge volume day here. There's just overall more volume happening. It is, steadily moving upward. Now, the only reason I'm interested in this is because I'm waiting for like a big earnings. So if we get like a huge gap up on 811 here, we'll be all over this. But if it's very small, I probably won't touch it. So, I mean, I want to see it get up to, $7 or so. That would be awesome. EQT, don't really feel like watching that. Nothing. I'm really just looking for tightness. Like as I'm going through these setups, I'm looking for things that are tight, something that's going to give a good entry, and I'm looking for very fast movers too. Like anything that makes a big move, you want to keep an eye on, and hopefully it'll give us a chance to get in. But yeah, so GBT, I don't know what this is, but huge volume on that day on earnings and just went crazy. Or maybe it was on earnings. So maybe this will set up later on, but it needs a lot more time, obviously. Getty Images, this is actually coming down. Might be worth looking at for, a day trade or something. The hourly is kind of whack, but, this is something to watch because it made a nasty move up 300% in a couple days. Like as small account guys, if you're like me, these are the kind of stuff we want to be in because we want to catch those fast moves. All right, this is a stock that I'm paying very close attention to, GLNG. Now, when I saw this originally yesterday, I was thinking, man, this probably looks great on the weekly, and boy, does it look great. I mean, look at this right here, guys. This is beautiful. So very nice weekly chart. And coming out of this long base here, well above the 200-day. I'm going to be watching this very closely. And yeah, it looks really good. So hopefully we can get another one of these type moves and catch another 100% gain or so off of this breakout, if it does break out. So this would be cool to see, an earnings breakout too. So maybe it gaps up into here and we get a very nice entry. So yeah, I'll be watching that. GME, we'll go over that later. Goss, I didn't like this, way too loose. I did not take a position in that, even though some of it you could call it a setup. Nah, it's just way too loose in my opinion. Nothing here. I love to find stocks that are making 52-week highs, but recently the stocks that have been beaten down have been doing very nice. So GTHX, the entry really was on this day, but it went crazy, and so it was too loose to be able to set a stop, But I guess you could have entered the next day, and obviously this would be doing very nicely for you, but I chose to let that one go. So we'll see if that was a mistake or not. But yeah, a lot of stocks moving. I'm liking this, guys. Really liking this. It's good to see. We haven't had a lot of 5-star setups, in my opinion, but hopefully we get some soon. Jack, this could be another nice trade if it given a lot more time. Let the 20-day catch up. KDNY, this is why I avoided this stock, is it finally broke out. I mean, I took it here, failed. It finally broke out, but it's just not moving how I would like my stocks to move. I want to make sure I keep that linearity that Q talks about. Yeah, I'm just going to keep scrolling through these really quick because there's a lot of stocks making some moves. But hopefully this is helping you guys out. I don't know if it is or not. If you like the shorter videos, just let me know. If you like these long ones, let me know as well. I just want to make the best content for you guys. So whatever you want, I'll do it. But yeah, not seeing too many tight stocks right now. A lot of stocks making moves, but not very actionable setups. So we're just going to keep going. Ollie could be nice if it continues to get tight and surf this 50-day. But yeah, we'll see. Omer, this was a decent trade if you took it. I like to avoid these because it was on a 200-day and it was clearly in a downtrend. But yeah, very nice trade. Let's see. As you can see, I'm just really skipping by anything that's random, anything that's very beaten down. I'm just trying to avoid that because we want to be in the best stocks possible, guys. This was actually a very nice trade. I don't know why I quit watching it. I guess because it moves, so this is a very strange looking move. But if you got in right here, you should be doing pretty well, and hopefully it'll go up. But I chose to pass on that. Plug Power, one of my old favorites from back in 2020. Hopefully this thing can get running again because it was nice back in the day. And let's see, what do we got moving here? Nothing. As you can see, a lot of stocks making moves off the bottom. Since we are in a bear market. RXCX, this is a very clean move. How much is this up? Pretty much 100% move. This could be nice. Definitely needs to pull back, tighten up, but I like how it's moving. RYTM, man, I should have took this. Awesome to you if you did take this. I definitely would have wanted way more time. I was hoping this thing dropped to the 20-day and just kind of tightened up, but it didn't wait around. It got right here and just sent it. But yeah, very nice. That's probably one of the leaders in the stock market that I'm watching right now. Oh, Sega. Let's see, not much going on here. And if you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. I'm not sensitive. If you have a different point of view on these stocks or think I'm stupid, I don't care. Just let me know in the comments so we can all learn and get better together. This ended up being pretty nice. Had a good earnings reaction. This was, shout out to Charlie in the Discord. He was watching this one. I just didn't really see a great, actionable point to get in. I guess if you're going to, it would have been, through that level. But very strange stock. It's funny because I never know what's actually going on there, but some of those things can move and move quick. SRPT and other therapeutics, guys. I don't know what's going on in the therapeutics industry, but they're moving. Healthcare, too. This was a gorgeous EP 2 days ago that I was just not even aware of. But, man, this thing was beautiful. Let's see. All right, STKL. I am watching this one because it is putting in a very nice line of resistance right here. It is continually just bouncing and creating higher lows. A little bit choppy, but these things can move very nicely when they do break out. So I'm watching it. Hopefully, we get a nice move from earnings. And so that would be cool to see. Positive reaction to earnings, breaking out of a flag. So I'm watching that one for sure. All right, STNG. This one is kind of looking pretty nice. I probably need to keep an eye on this one. Solid uptrend. Tightening range right here. So this might be one to add to your watch list. And man, this has been a leader for sure. This thing is up, 200%. Pretty much straight up. A couple of bounces. Not bad. Also, solar has been doing very well recently. Clean energy. TH. I remember trading this thing way back here. And it made a huge move. So we'll see how that reacts to earnings. I guess you could take a position on this, especially with another tight day or so. It's a little shaky for me, but I also would love to see it come back to the 20-day a time or two. But we'll see how earnings does for that stock. TMDX, had a setup a while ago. Let's see what we got here. Nothing much going on. Yeah, guys, sorry if this is boring. Hopefully this is valuable to some of you guys to see what I'm going through. X-Air, I would trade this if it had a good earnings reaction. This is one of those, though, that just, I guess its history is all right, but it's just very choppy. It's very hard. There's not very linear moves going on in the history and currently, so I'm not watching that too close. Let's get back to the 9-month. All right, that was the 6-month. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just go through the 1 month. So this won't be a terribly long video for you guys. But let's go through the 1 month and let's go through my positions and see what I'm looking at. So I always like going through the 1 month. Those are always very interesting. Get to see a ton of fast moving stocks, which is always exciting. But yeah, these scans have been full recently. So very happy about that. Let's see what we got going on. As you can see, I just avoid stuff under the 200-day. Man, look at Bed Bath & Beyond having an insane day today. Man, I would love to see this thing just rocket like the old times. Those were good days. Good days in the meme stocks. But yeah, a lot of bottom fishing here. Just gonna avoid that and continue looking for setups for leaders. Yeah. This is a nice stock, pharmaceuticals. Hopefully we can get a pullback and set up later in this month, but nothing actionable on that. Looks good though. CRMD again. Yep. EMPH, I'll go over that later. Yeah, just a lot of stuff moving off the bottom, so hopefully we get a couple legs out of these moves, and so we can get in on the action later. But I just don't really find it worth it to get into bottom fishing just because the probability is a lot lower than something that's moving towards its 52-week highs. But I will take trades if they're really fast movers. So if it's made 100 and something % move in a couple days and it starts pulling back, like I'll get in on some of those. And hopefully I'll get an example I can show you guys in a little bit. Let's see, GTHX again. I liked Hive. I wish I had a few more days here. I know somebody took that in the Discord. So shout out to you for taking that trade. Hopefully it does well for you. Let's see where I'm at. I lost my place, guys. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, just a lot of random going on. A lot of random. This is the real life right here of profitable traders. Just clicking the down arrow, looking at garbage stocks until hopefully you find one that makes you money. But something we gotta do it. Matterport or no. MMYD. Man, this had a crazy day. I guess you could have taken this as a setup. Like you said, if you like to trade these kind of stocks, this is not bad. You'd already be up 35%. Just one to add to your database for under 200 stocks. Man, look at Netflix finally doing something. This was a decent bottom fish right here. You got in on this trade. Netflix could be moving back up. Frick Netflix. I don't care about that stock. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on. Yeah, guys, sorry for the low energy today. Tired after work, but hopefully I'll not have to work much longer. I'll be doing YouTube and trading full time for you guys. Man, I tell you what, that is the dream, and I cannot wait to do it. And cannot wait to do it with you guys because I love talking to y'all and answering questions and just making videos for you guys. It is my favorite thing in the world. So thank you for watching these. And if you're still watching this video after how boring it's been, shout out to you. You're the GOAT. This was a nice setup off the bottom here for this stock. See, I don't mind taking some of these that moved up really fast and put in a couple tight days. And this was a good setup. So Rent, whatever, I like to look into the companies though, whatever company this is, and recent IPO as well, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I'm greatly mistaken, but it did a huge drop, but not bad. So let's keep looking. There's Rhythm again, the leader. yeah, not a lot for me to look at as someone who avoids stocks under the 200-day. This was a decent setup today. This is another one of those that I wouldn't touch just because it's just in a long-term downtrend. But I will say, though, I do like the character change here. Like when you have a stock that's just no volume. I mean, look at these. Less than 500K volume. And then all of a sudden you get something out of nowhere. 82 million shares. This can completely change the character of a stock. And hopefully that's what it's doing here. But this, this could have been a great setup. Either one of these days. So today, decent setup. That's just my thoughts, though. We have another therapeutic stock. Man, this one looks gorgeous. You got this range going on here, and it just breaks out, and it is off to the races. So hopefully we get a setup on this later because it is looking nice. There's the gorgeous EP again. But I think it's time for us to go ahead and get into my positions, and let me show you guys that. So, what am I holding? First, we have EMPH. Now, I took this trade as an EP right here. The reason why is we had this nice juicy base line of resistance. It was slowly uptrending, moving towards this earnings day. Got very tight right here, gapped up very nicely on great earnings. So I'm in this thing for sure. And I've sold a third on the second day just because of that huge gap up. And I'm going to hold it. I'll probably sell the second third after a close below a 10-day, and then the last third after close below 20. That's usually how I treat EPs. Now on to the next stock, AEHR. So like I said, I don't like to enter these stocks a lot, but this is one of those examples where in 3 days, it makes a 56% move, comes back, clean bounce, puts in very tight days right here. Like, I don't mind entering in that. And so especially how steep these moving averages are and how clean it rode that 10-day. So I got in on this day right here, and it's been a good trade ever since. Sold half right there, and I'll be holding the rest until close below the 10-day. Here we have ALDX. Man, this joker was textbook, as you can see off the bottom, up 100-something%. We have this huge gap here, and so I knew there was like some room to move upward, and it just got so nice right at this 200-day. I mean, look at that. It doesn't get any better than that. Just put in some really nice tight days and then gaps out on the breakout. Man, it's just beautiful. Entered here, sold half on this day, and it has just been great ever since. I think I'm up like 30% or so. Here we have DVAX. This is a different kind of trade for me, but I was watching and thought, why not? And it's been good so far. So here we have this nice kind of resistance. It forms this wacky looking cup, and it was surfing here and putting in this range, but then it broke down below it. And so I don't know if this was kind of a shakeout before earnings or what, but earnings were great and it had a great reaction. And so I kind of played this like an EP, and I bought in here, and it's been good so far. And then next we have QUBT. Now this is one of those that I was talking about, woke up, makes 170% move in like 2 weeks, and then it has just been steadily uptrending. So what I'm hoping is this is just, big dogs accumulating this stock. And so once it got over the 200-day is when I got interested in it. And after those 2 tight days, I was watching, and I entered on Friday right there. And so it's been decent so far. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, these two, bottom fishing stocks, they just have a lower probability of making big runs, but you can get some very nice quick, 30 to 60% gains if you find the right one. So that's what I'm hoping for here with this. And next we have GME. So I wanted in on some of this meme magic, and I like how strong it's been holding during all this. Like usually these stocks will come up and then just come straight down and do nothing. For example, BBBY, you get these huge pumps and then just dead. But GameStop is different. It's been going crazy. Whatever the frick is going on behind the scenes, don't know. But when it made this move here and it continued making this tight range, and then when I saw these, 4 very low volume tight days, I wanted to get into the stock. So when it broke out here, I entered, and it has been a fantastic trade so far. So I just sold half today, up 26%. And we're going to hold the rest through, see what happens. Maybe this thing will take off and go to the moon. I sure hope so. But yeah. So what I'm watching to come recently is EVTL. This is a random stock. I don't know if I'll take a position, but I'm watching it. Mara, I took a position here and got stopped out. But I'm watching to see what goes on with earnings. So we'll see how that turns out. I think earnings are tonight. If it's really nice, I might get interested because, like I said, this is another one of those. The Stoker's up 150% in like 2 weeks off the bottom. So wouldn't mind that. AFIB. This stock is interesting because it had a huge character change here. 140 million volume, and it's just been up ever since. So really nice surfing that 10-day. I'm very wary of earnings, though, but I'm watching it. Court, like I talked about earlier, I'm watching that. And then Beam is by far my favorite. Right at the 200-day, we had a nice move that just went straight up 150%. Therapeutic stock, like this is the one. If you watch the end of the video, this is the golden nugget I have for you. This will be a 5-star setup. Man, if we get another tight day here, I could see myself going in with like a 25%, 30% position on here just because this is nice, very clean. So we'll see how it is. I didn't even check when earnings is. Maybe we get a little EP here. Who knows? But I'm really looking forward to this stock and what happens with it. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a long one, just raw content. So if you guys like that, let me know. If you don't, let me know as well. I want to make these videos for you. So also, if you want to join the Discord or get my Sunday nightly newsletter of what I'm watching every single week, is in the description. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time.